Hi guys, how is it going? We are cold here in Casper, Wyoming. We had some -degree temperatures today, but it warmed up in the middle of the day and started melting, and now it's cold again. So fortunately, it looks like we're gonna get a little bit better weather for the weekend. I think it's supposed to be a high of 40 on Friday. So that's good. We're gonna get a little bit of break from this extreme cold weather that we've been having the last couple of days. So welcome to my February Wednesday wardrobing series. Kylene from Fashion Crossroads in downtown Casper here, if you don't know who I am. And Wednesday wardrobing is my weekly live video series, covers all kinds of topics. Last month we looked at, gosh, is it crazy? I can't even believe what I did last month. We did the closet clean out. Yeah. Last month we did a closet clean out. We worked through my 4-step system, actually 5-step system. I added a 5th step this season, on cleaning out your closet. So if you have not gone through that series yet, I highly recommend it. It's going to make you love getting dressed so much more than you do if your closet is a mess and disorganized. So that's what we did last month. This month is all about spring and summer 2025 fashion trends. So we're going to cover color trends, which that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do style trends next week. And then we're going to do fabric trends, and then we're going to do accessory trends. So this series, because I was at market last week, is going to extend into March. So love to come back from market and having seen all of the things that are happening. I'm doing a little bit of pre-booking, so looking at fall, as well as immediate buying, looking at spring, so I get a good sense of what's really happening. And I think the color palette for this season is really a little different. I think you're gonna like it. It's gonna feel fresh and new, which is great. We love that, right? So here it is, kind of behind me right here. And I'll scoot it over so you can see a little bit better. There we go. All right, so you can see we've got some nice, pretty, springy colors that are not overly bright. So, we don't have, a bright fuchsia or the bright royal of last season. It's much more muted, a little bit earthier this season. Plenty of cools and warms for both color palettes, but some really pretty new colors. So it's going to be a great time to refresh your wardrobe and get some of this new trendy colors in there to keep your wardrobe updated and fresh. So my color palette comes from Pantone. They are the kind of the premier authority on color trends. And so that's where I'm getting this information from. So first and foremost, we have the color of the year, so this will be true. You'll see this in spring, summer, fall, and winter, and that is mocha mousse. So if you can imagine your perfect mocha, probably like a chocolate mocha, that's the color. Mocha mousse is the color of the year. I saw a ton of mocha in the market. So you will see a ton of this color out there. So, and it's a great color. It's such an easy color to pair with lots of different things. So I think that's going to be a great color of the year this season. But then there's a couple other browns that are really interesting. So this is Bran. And Bran is a little bit warmer brown. So we're kind of getting away from the dark chocolates that we've had and going a little bit more toward a milk chocolate brown. Really nice for spring. This is a beautiful brown for spring. Really easy to pair up with navy blue, pairs up with tans, browns, creams, any of those colors it's going to be gorgeous with. So that is Bran. And then Crocus, I didn't have a solid top that was a good example of Notice it's not overly bright, and like sorry, we lost our connection there just a little bit. In this top, mixed in with these other colors, you can see how pretty it is. It's not overly bright, it's muted, but still plenty pigmented. So really nice color for spring. I love that it has a little bit of the purple tone in it. So that is Crocus. And then next is Lime Cream. So Lime Cream is like a really light green, even maybe a little bit lighter than this. So you can see this is in the same family, but the actual color is even going to be a little bit lighter than this. This was the closest thing that I could find to that color. So really pretty, kind of muted, turquoisey lime color. And then these two just came in. So this was super easy to pull. So this is the Limpet Shell. Limpet Shell. What a strange name, right? So this is New Foxcroft. Turquoise blue. This is turquoise blue. So this is like your classic, you know, sea and sand kind of palette with the light blues, beautiful with sands and tans. Gorgeous with browns, gorgeous with navy blues. So many options for this, and it is a brighter turquoise, so it's not menswear blue. It is a nice kind of bright turquoise. So, and it's not neon, so that's where we've really seen this palette soften. But it's still very pigmented. So very, very pretty color. Love that. And then the next one is White Grape. So limey, but not in the yellow limes, and not in the neon limes. Much more muted, much more calmed down, but still that great lime that pairs beautifully with black, with white. It's such a great pop of color, pop of springtime. So that is, they are calling that White Grape this season. Then I did not have a great example of Deja Vu Blue. So this is Deja Vu Blue. So it's denim-y, but it has a lot more, how would I describe this? It's almost like a cornflower blue, if that makes sense. So a little more of like a floral blue, but darker. So I saw that in the market. I'm sure I'm going to have pieces coming in spring in that color. I just don't have them yet because our spring is just starting to arrive, which we're super excited about. Next is Cashmere, and this is Cashmere. So that great, really nice rich green. We've been seeing so many great rich greens in the market these past 2 seasons. We're going to continue to see those great greens going forward into fall. This is a really nice, soft, muted green. Great for spring. Beautiful with brown. Looks great with gray. It's a cooler tone, so it's great for those of you that are cooler tone skin. Great paired up with white or any kind of contrast color. So love that. And then next is Misted Marigold. So we have been seeing lots of yellows happening in the market for quite some time. This is a really good example of the yellow for this season. And there seems like there's one every season and it changes just a little bit. This one is very much of a marigold like the flower. If you can imagine what a marigold yellow looks like, that is the color that we're looking at. And it's such a great, again, pop of color, but it also pairs beautifully back with some of these warmer browns, like the bran. And it's fun in prints paired up with the turquoise. So I think you're gonna really see it be kind of like a little bit of a pop of color to add accent to brighten up an outfit. And then the next one is Orange Aid. So if you think about your classic popsicle, that is the color. So this was Simply's, what did they call this color from last season? So that's how on trend they were. They were really almost ahead. This is Coral. from Simply, but it is a very good example of that orangeade color. So great pop of color. This is probably the brightest color in the palette. Beautiful again with browns, with blacks, with tans, with whites. Great accent color to pop a jacket and give it that spring feel. Love this color. And it reminds me of the treat, which makes me even happier. And then Cocoon. So this is a great example of Cocoon. So this is that kind of rich tan. So it isn't stone. It's much more pigmented than that. It has a really nice kind of a meaty tan color, but still nice and pastel, nice and neutral, great, you know, as a, you know, suiting kind of color. Like this is a little jacket you can see that I have in my hand here. Beautiful color for work, very professional. And then they also gave us some classic colors that are going to be mixed in with this other palette. And so we have our classic navy blue, which we love. And navy blue, again, is going to be great with this lime. It's going to be great with the turquoise. Going to be really pretty with that purple. So it's going to go back to a lot of those colors that I showed you. It's going to be great with that beautiful green. And then we have cashew, or they're calling it antique white. So antique white, so it's more cashew colored than it is white. So again, this is a Simply color from last summer. So a great basic neutral color. And again, gonna look really pretty paired up with those lovely brown colors that I showed you. Either that one or this one is gonna be really a nice combination. And then you have your Dove Gray. They are calling it Moonbeam. So that really nice, soft, light gray, which again is going to go back with all of these cool colors. So it's going to be really pretty with your green. Of course, it's going to look great with your navy. And it's going to be nice with your turquoise, nice with your white grape. So really good neutral to bring into the color palette this season. Then they're doing a rum raisin. So, and they're calling it rum raisin. So this is a great example of rum raisin. It's like a purple or plum brown. So again, this one is going to be really pretty back with your warmer colors. So that bran color is going to be gorgeous with that. Again, this warmer tan color is going to be gorgeous paired with that rum raisin. So lots of pretty options there. And then last but not least, blue granite. And this is a really good example.